The Flame of Love of the Immaculate Heart of Mary, the Spiritual Diary. Chapter 2, Episode 20. Consecrate our homes to His Divine Heart. On a certain occasion, I complained to the Lord Jesus, "My Lord, I suffer because my meal has no taste." He was touched and spoke with me for a long time. It is unfortunate that I have not written these words, even if he often asks me to do it. But frequently his words are so jumbled within me that I cannot put them into words. The Lord Jesus promised to give me a special strength for the nightly prayer because I am already exerting all possible effort. He promised that he would wake me up. What happiness fills my soul to experience his presence when he awakens me. The night prayer goes so quickly in his presence. While I was joined in union with him, something special happened. I will describe these things with the greatest humility. While we were talking in the silence of a summer night, the conversation suddenly ended. Before he left, he stayed a long time in front of our house and made me sense that he was thinking about our house. He began to list the merits of our family, those virtues which I had made the children practice when they were small. He emphasized how meritorious were the fervent night prayers. He said how much he appreciated the small ejaculations that we added to those prayers. He also noted that our family was consecrated to his Sacred Heart. I experienced his blessed presence and was deeply moved. We constantly hurt him by our many sins. He, in spite of everything, is always kind. He said, "I bless this house." Jesus said, "I bless this house that is consecrated to my Sacred Heart." What a sublime experience was this blessing he gave to our family when he stayed for a long time before our house. Yet even afterwards, he did not move. For a long time, he allowed me to feel his presence filled with goodness and majesty. As an insignificant person, really less than nothing, I felt great emotion. I could only babble. "Depart from me, O Lord, I am a great sinner." He replied, "The debt that I owed to my mother obliges me. The abundant graces and my blessing, which I gave to your family, I gave at her request, because you live in this house and you desire to spread the flame of love of her heart with every longing of your heart. Unite your sufferings." Later, the Blessed Virgin spoke to me, asking that I pray for a soul that refused her. Mary said, "I know that you suffered much when he who rejected you did not judge my holy cause worthy of attention, even though you had enlightened him concerning your own person. My divine Son unites your humiliations to his sufferings, which are of eternal value. And now prepare your soul and body for still greater sufferings, in whatever way and measure they come upon you. Do not retreat. Be humble, patient, and persevering." When the Blessed Virgin said this, a great anguish oppressed my heart. She had announced at other times that I would suffer. However, this time I trembled within. All seems dark and insecure. The difficulties, which do not allow the cause to move forward, were coming against me. I said, "My beloved Jesus and loving Mother, I have great fear concerning the sufferings and humiliations that you warn me about. Without you, I am nothing. Hold me tightly. Be more patient." While I was at adoration in the church, someone began to play the organ. Suddenly I heard the voice of the Lord Jesus in my soul. Jesus said, "I see how much it costs you to concentrate, my little one. Off-key notes irritate you. The words through which you address yourselves to me are heedless and insincere. I wait with patience and love that your words and your voice become clear and vibrant. Be more patient with yourself and others." Once I wanted to leave after the 7 a.m. Holy Mass, but Jesus' sweet voice tried to hold me back. Jesus said, "Why do you want to leave me? Can we not walk together? Do not go. Why are you in such a hurry?" I wanted to weed my garden because the weather was favorable. Jesus said, "Don't you want to attend the following Holy Mass? You know, do you not, why I called you to remain so close to me? What you can do for me, give it precedence over all other things. What did I tell you? Your great merit is suffering in whatever form it takes. Cover my holy hands with kisses. Have you forgotten that I chained you to my feet at your own request? Why do you prefer some passing goal? Do you not trust the value of sufferings? I give value to your sufferings, and it causes me sorrow if you do not appreciate them. I would think that you are not accepting them with love. Without love, even great things have no value." The gift of silence. On another occasion, the Lord instructed me. Jesus said, "Remain silent, my little Carmelite. Do not be surprised if I say this often. Do you know who is truly wise? The one who says very little. True wisdom matures in the soil of silence, and only in silence can it take root. I am your master, and I instruct you. I prepared myself for 3 years of activity by 30 years of silence. Being your master, you united with me. You will also find wisdom. Speak only when I give you the signal, expressing yourself only in the way you have learned from me, or in the manner I would say it myself. In a word, imitate me. You will see that just a few words can produce a good, abundant fruits in souls." August 20th, 1962. Such great silence reigned in my soul. The Lord had not yet overwhelmed me with his kind words, but he had filled my soul with his divine presence in a marvelous way. I experienced this in my veins and in my bones. Although this feeling penetrated my entire body for only a short time, it caused me to tremble. I experienced this at other times, sometimes intermittently for weeks. Until now, nothing had been this intense. My body had become almost useless. I only felt my soul filled with divine grace.